Hello, everybody. The end of December brings a solar eclipse in Purva Ashadha, while Saturn and Pluto conjunct in Uttada Ashadha. You can find out what this means for you personally by scheduling an astrological service through my astrological services page. Between now and 11 p.m. London time on the 12th of December, you can also get a 10% discount using the discount code GIFT in all uppercase letters at the link above. Some things take time to build, and sometimes we don't feel like we have the time that it's going to take to build those particular things. And that's a rather frustrating position to be in, especially when we feel like, well, hey, I really should be able to do this. I think I have a clear perspective on the situation. After all, A plus B always equals C. And, this specific belief that I have about things has always gotten me through these tight spots before. So it should work fine now. Only it doesn't really feel like it is. And so when that happens, what can happen is we can become prone to thinking that we're somehow not worthy, that we're somehow not doing a good enough job, that somehow we ourselves are not good, right? Or perhaps we can think that we're stupid. But you don't need to go into all of that, even though you may likely find yourself in a position where you're doing just that. And when you come into that position, or if you come into that position where you find yourself doing just that, I want you to remember this moment. And remember, you don't need to be concerned with that. Of course you're worthy. Of course you're not stupid. Of course you're a good person. Of course, all of those things are in place. What's happening to you is you're identifying the goal you're trying to achieve with the achiever, right? Or to put it more simply, you're overly identifying with what it is that you're trying to achieve. You're so caught up in it because you sense the importance that you actually have a particular breakthrough. And so you go through this whole thing of going, well, maybe I should just stop trying. Maybe I should give up. Maybe you don't need to give up. Maybe what you need to do instead is to examine the truth of your heart before you consider doing something as silly as giving up. Be honest with yourself, right? Take a look at the situation you're dealing with from a more sober perspective rather than the perspective that, perhaps was seeing things a little bit unrealistically. And yes, we're going to say perhaps seeing things from a more hopeful perspective than what was actually possible. Now, I know what you're thinking. Now, the next thing that comes up is, well, should I give up hope? Should I stop having faith that things are going to change? Absolutely, positively not. But what you're likely being asked to do is to take a look at a specific belief system that perhaps, a good bit of time ago reached its sell-by date. Okay, it's already been I can't talk properly. It's already been tossed into the rubbish bin, hasn't it, right? Or perhaps you're considering throwing it in the rubbish bin, or perhaps you kind of tossed it in the rubbish bin and then you dug it back out again, and then you went, no, and then you went, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe you didn't go through any of that, right? But maybe it's high time that you took a look and another look and perhaps even a third look and a fourth look at a particular belief system or a philosophy about a particular area of life that might be keeping you from moving forward. Don't cling too tightly to this belief system, even though the impetus may be to do just that. Instead, try to let it go. Open up. Be receptive enough to see something else. Answers will come with time, and in the process, though it may hurt just a little bit, to try to have faith and hope. Please do give it a try, because you're not wrong in doing so. You're not striving after the wrong goal. You're not tilting at windmills. And after all, Don Quixote was, a pretty, noble guy, even if he was, tilting at windmills, right? You're not tilting at windmills. You can have faith. You can have hope. But you need to take a look at a situation from a different perspective. You need to take a look at a belief that's getting in the way from you being able to see it from a different perspective. That's why you're facing this resistance. That's why you're facing this struggle. And the moment that you take a look at that, well, it's not necessarily that the struggle will go away, but you'll find that progress begins to open up slowly but surely. And that's precisely the way that it needs to happen. That's going to do it for this look at Jupiter's transit through Purva Ashadha Nakshatra from the 16th of December all the way through to, I believe, the 8th of January. I wrote it down. I'll post it in the video link up above when it actually ends. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.